Hey guys, mom vlog time. Alright, so I had a fun weekend, and that was we had our mommy meetup or whatever. So originally there's supposed to be like 6 other families coming, and then it dwindled down. So it ended up being like one other family and us, but also then inadvertently all the other families at the museum. We went to a children's museum. But anyway, it was still super fun, so I'm going to do like a whole separate video for that. And I will put the link to the girl who I went with down below. She's super fun. She has a YouTube channel. So we're already in the process of planning our next family meetup. And it's going to be in October, and we're going to go to the zoo because they're having this Halloween thing called like the Zoo Boo, and we get to dress our kids up in costume and yada yada yada, and I just think that sounds like a really good time. So yes, awesome. But yeah, it was super fun. And if anybody is in the Houston area, you haven't been to the Children's Museum of Houston, oh my gosh, you should go. It's so awesome. I haven't been since I was a kid, and they totally remodeled it, and it was just like literally like Kyle and I and Kayla, that's the other girl, we got in there and we were like, woo, like it was so fun. We had a really good time being silly and just, I don't know. And they have a whole floor that's just for kids from 0 months to 3 years old. So it's like baby zone, and it was so great because I could just let Sophie go crazy, especially now that she's walking, you know, teetering about. So it was nice that, you know, and obviously you still had to kind of keep an eye on her, but I didn't have to tell her no all the time. I could just let her be free. So that was cool. And then earlier in the week on Tuesday, Sophie and I started Little Gym, and Little Gym is like Gymboree. So and we joined it for a whole year, and I feel like Little Gym's a little pricey, but I can tell you that after my first class, like, I'm really glad we did it. It was so much fun. We were debating between doing Little Gym and Gymboree because we hear wonderful things about both, and we ended up doing Little Gym because, well, honestly, the Little Gym was right where we live, so it's so much closer. And second, I don't know if the camera's picking up the, like, crazy locust, but anyway, we've heard that the Little Gym has more focus on like the babies, and they also go up to 12 years as opposed to Gymboree, or at least the Gymboree around here only goes up to 5 years. So we went ahead and did Little Gym, and although I think we would have been happy with Gymboree too. So, but anyway, we did Little Gym and loving it. Sophie was like, she's the youngest one in the class. She's in the class that's 10 months to 19 months, and she was the youngest one, but she was not the least advanced though. Like, there was another little boy who's 13 months and he wasn't walking yet, and Sophie was already taking her first steps even by that point. So anyway, she was not shy at all. The teacher kept saying things like, okay, your kids, especially the young one, might be nervous about this, and whatever it was, Sophie would just be like totally like, you know. She also, even though she was the youngest, and this is me like having a bragging mom moment, but she vocalized and communicated way more than the older kids. Even the teacher commented, so it wasn't just like me seeing my kid like as a genius. I mean, just the most obvious example was the teacher took out all these balls, and all the kids were excited. They were like, oh, you know, balls, woohoo, let's go play. But no one said that. Like, all the kids were just like, oh, and they would go play. And Sophie was the only one who was like pointing, and she was like, ball, you know. And the teacher would like show other kids and be like, what is this? And the kids would just be like excited. And now, don't get me wrong, they're old enough. I'm sure they could all say ball, but the point is that they weren't saying it. They weren't talking about it. And Sophie was, and so that was really cool. And the teacher was doing bubbles at one point, and she was like, bubbles, and Sophie was like, bubba, like, she didn't even come close to saying the word, but she was trying, and I don't know, I was just so impressed with her. I was like, Sophia, you are so awesome at this whole communication thing, and she was just really fun. And it was cool because in the Little Gym, you go in for class, and you kind of sit on the mat, and the parents sit on the mat, and the kids, you kind of let them have a little bit of freedom. And so, you know, they get to go play with each other, and it's just so good for socializing, and just, I don't know, it was just really fun. And obviously they work on developmental stuff too, and I don't know, it was first class, but it was awesome. We signed up for a whole year. So I was like, I hope you like it. But we did. So anyway, so we'll go every Tuesday at 9:15 a.m. and yeah, totally awesome. And most of you guys saw I posted a photo of her at Little Gym on Twitter. It wasn't like the best picture, but she was so cute though. Her hair like was all kind of crazy because she'd been running around, and she was walking with a bar on a gymnastics thing and like just super happy. So yeah, and I had a really good time too. Like I was loving it. And the other parents, like it was all moms and one dad. they were really nice, and I don't know, it was cool. Like I felt excited to be there. So, you know, that's good. And then let's see. So my weight loss is amazing. So yeah, I'm just totally excited. I had actually lost 20 pounds, and then I put some back on, which is really annoying because I actually put it back on when I was being really good. So I was like, why am I putting back on weight? And it wasn't just bloated because it stayed on. But I did manage to lose the weight I put back on, which is just like 3 pounds. I lost it, and then I've lost more. So I'm down to like having lost like, 23 pounds. Technically more, a little bit more, but I think it was just because I hadn't eaten anything, so maybe 24 pounds, but I'm going to say 23 to be safe. But anyway, so I'm really excited. That's awesome. And now, let's see. I'm trying to get to, I want to lose like 7 more pounds just because I just feel like I can keep going, you know? So that's cool. And then, I went shopping the other day, which was really fun. San's baby, she was with my in-laws. They were watching her, so that was really nice. I just like went out with my mom and shopped. I got like some I'm an early Christmas shopper. Like I buy things early and I put them away in a little spot, and I have a little like OneNote, and that's just an organizational program for your computer. But I have like a OneNote with like where I organize, and I'm like, this is what I bought so far for so and so and so and so. So I know, oh, this person I still need to buy something else for, or this person's done, check mark. So that's how I do Christmas shopping. And it helps that I don't have as much last minute Christmas shopping to do, especially now that I have and I did that before the baby, but now that I have the baby, I think that'll be really good. So, or I know it will because I had to do it last year. But anyway, so that's cool. And I've been having fun working on Sophia's Party. I like planning for things, so that's really fun to me. It's not a hassle like some people get hassled or stressed out. I don't. I like really enjoy it. The only thing that stresses me out are when people don't RSVP. And I had a lot of people who are not RSVP'd, and since we only invited family, and the friends we invited are like close personal friends, so they're like family, I'm kind of mad. I'm like, why are you guys RSVP'd? Seriously? You live down the street from me. You couldn't tell me if you're coming or not? That's the only thing that stresses me out, because it could literally be the difference of like 20 people coming or 40, and that's a big difference. If it was like a matter of like a fluctuation of 5 people, it wouldn't matter. You're probably going to still get the same amount of food. But when it could be a big fluctuation of that many people, it matters. You need to know. I need to know how much I need to get to feed everybody. So, but besides that, I like love it. I have so much fun doing it, and I'm excited. So yeah, I think that's about it. I don't know. I don't really have anything else. I'm not being very entertaining right now. Oh, I know. So Mockumentary 1. Woo! So we'll be doing a mockumentary, and that's the one where it's like a fake documentary of like us, and we're gonna approach it like we're a fake show, and it's behind the scenes of our show, Kyle and Court, that's like not real, even though I know we're real. We're just making fun of it basically. So, and I told people who were like, what is that? I was like, you ever watched The Office? It's just like The Office. We're gonna do something like that, so I'm excited. It won by a landslide. I thought music video would win or would come close, when I was doing the tally marks, like counting it up, music video was like neck and neck. But then as I got to the bottom of the list, like mockumentary like sprung ahead. So a lot of people, I was surprised. I thought music video would be one people didn't pick, because to me that's like the more boring one. But no, I guess not. I guess you guys like music videos because everybody seemed to want to do that too. So we wanted to do disaster film because we thought that'd be hilarious. We already had an idea. But mockumentary will be fun too. Like we have some fun things to do. So yeah, I'm excited. And we're going to call in some of our friends to do stuff. I don't know. It'll be cool. And we're going to try to get that done not too long from now. So you guys don't have to wait forever. But anyway, so yeah, that one. Woo! Awesome. I think that's it. I don't really have much else to report. I getting bored of dieting. Like sometimes like I crave things, but I've also become accustomed to it. And I read somewhere one time that or heard from someone, or maybe I've heard this several times, that it takes 30 days for something to become a habit, and I've been doing it longer than 30 days, so I think that maybe that's why it's just become easier for me. And I had a splurge day today, but I think I earned it, so I didn't mind. Like, it was intentional. It wasn't like, oh, I messed up, I'll just make it my splurge day. Like, I planned it. I was like, okay. So anyway, but yeah, it's getting dark, so I think I'll cut it here. And sorry this wasn't a more fun mom vlog, but I just wanted to talk to you about some of that stuff. Woohoo! Anyway, so yeah, so I'll do the family meetup vlog soon, and I gotta get a weight loss vlog out, and ooh, maybe a birthday party vlog, because those are fun. I love, not party, I'll film the party of course, but planning, because I like watching people's planning videos. I'm like, ooh, what are they doing? But like I said, I'm really like into planning, so to me it's really fun. Some people hate it. Some people are like, oh, I hate it. But to me it's fun, so yes. Anyway, that's it. And I guess I will talk to everybody later. Bye guys.